Here's the second entry in my organic gardening video diary series for 2012. This right here is my Super Sweet 100s cherry tomato plant, and next to it we've got two little green cabbage sprouts. They're doing really good now that spring has come. And here is my second pea plant. It's the younger one, but it's doing much better than the first one that I planted. As you can see, we've got a few different little beans on here right now. They should be ready soon. I can't wait to eat them. They're very sweet. And next to that, we've got my chocolate mint. It really does taste like chocolate. Here is a cauliflower plant. This one's kind of weird because it's got like curly leaves, whereas the same one as it doesn't. It's really strange. But we don't have any cauliflower yet on these. And here's my celery. They're doing really well. This one's starting to sprout up, kind of like celery do. And here's some red and white onion sprouts. Little tiny things so far. And here is the jalapeno plant that got like wrecked last year. It's doing better now. Across from it, we've got the Tabasco plant that I've trimmed down. I'm hoping it will sprout back up. It's got little tiny buds on there, but they're dead. Here's the German thyme. And I've got two little shallots right here. They should sprout soon. Here's a tiny little broccoli that almost died, but now it's alive again. Here is a broccoli that is sprouting. It is right there, as you can see. And here is the second broccoli that we have that's also sprouting. Little tiny plant right there. Here's my lemon balm. It's doing well. I can't wait till it gets bigger so I can harvest. Here's that first pea plant that I was telling you about. It's hanging in there. We think it's because the wind that started when it was growing that kind of wrecked it. But it's got a couple of peas on it, so we'll leave it be for now. Here's the Brussels sprouts that you saw in my first video. They're getting big. No Brussels sprouts on them yet, but as you can see, the stalks are getting thicker. And now we'll come over to the oregano. This patch was tiny when I planted it, but it's starting to take growth quite well. Next to it, we've got my sage plant, still really little. We've got the peppermint, the sweet marjoram, and my bush Goliath tomatoes. We've got a couple little tomatoes on them. They're still pretty little. My little succulent from last year. Here's the spearmint. It's doing quite well, as you can see. And here's the red and white onions that are much bigger than the other ones that we have. Whole row. Back there's the potatoes that we forgot to harvest last year, and they started to sprout. Here we've replanted acorn squash and yellow crookneck cucumbers. They're still really little. And we're gonna do some work on this patch this week. It'll be a garden in no time. Here we come to my red and green cabbage, a whole row. They're doing really well. Here we've got romaine and gourmet lettuce in this row. Here's my spinach row. Some are doing better than others. And a garlic row, doing well. Here's my Swiss chard. It's starting to grow quite a bit now that spring's here too. These are funny. Little straggler lettuce. The seeds must have blown out of a flower or something and started growing. I still eat those, they're very good. Here's chives. These are also from last year. We've got one going in a flower I'm going to use for seeds. And then I've also planted some seeds in this row as well. And there's my new eggplant. I tried to plant one, but it didn't take, so we planted a new one. This is a Black Beauty. And here's the rosemary. It's been doing great since day one. Well, tune in next time and you'll see more growth on the garden. And you'll also see that patch done up well. Happy Easter.